There is a man who is straight up carrying his dog up the mountain. What? I wish somebody would carry me up this mountain. So, it's 6:30 in the morning. I know. You're probably asking yourself, "Oh my God, Theresa, what are you doing up at this ungodly hour?" Okay, so I can't do Howard Wolowitz's mom's voice, but essentially I am bolting to my train station. And why am I doing this so early on a Saturday? I have decided to take a little day trip. I am going to a place that's over an hour away from here called Yahiko Village. And I've heard a lot of great things about this place. Lots of traditional, old-fashioned Japanese stuff. There's a mountain that I need to climb. There's tons of little temples and things like that I need to check out. So I'm really pumped. Let's go. We've made it. FYI, Mount Yahiko is a dormant volcano. I haven't climbed an actual dormant volcano since 2008 when I went to Costa Rica. And if we look to the right, oh my goodness, there is a giant map. It's so beautiful. I love maps. Ah! Okay, so we are here at Yahiko Station. We need to follow this road, that road, that road, that road, that road, that road, up to that shrine, and then take that path to the top. Okay. Probably the prettiest train station I've seen. And there are Hello Kitty cars here. Guys, I am making my trek to the mountain because I want to climb the mountain before it gets too overcrowded, as I've been warned will happen later. I am resisting the urge to go around exploring this town. And I can tell you, there's a lot to actually check out and see. And I'm hoping to cover as much of it as I can in one day. But I'm pretty pumped up. I'm just gonna say that. So this is the entrance to the shrine here, and apparently the path to get up the mountain is somewhere around here. And this sign here is basically telling us that the mountain is as tall as Tokyo Skytree, which is on the other side of the country. So I don't have Tokyo Skytree right here to put it as perspective. So that was a good idea. I wanted to climb the mountain first, but I realized that it'd probably be smarter to check out the temple before it got later in the day and all the crowds came in. And I truly have to say that I was quite pleased, and I found it really interesting to watch the priests and the shrine maidens cleaning and preparing for the day, it was kind of nice. And you could feel that they had this whole procedural ritual to how they went about doing things. The shrine itself is very beautiful, and I can see why it's so popular. And it's most certainly the largest shrine that I've been to in Japan. Let's begin. "8:50 in the morning, and we officially start our ascension up the mountain." So I must be missing something, because so far I've seen several men grab these bags of soil and rocks at the entrance of the mountain, and they're carrying them up on the hike. Maybe some part of a ritual or something? I have no clue. I just realized, while ascending this thing, I forgot to bring my giraffe walking sticks that I bought. I bought them specifically for things like this. Ohayou gozaimasu. I wouldn't say that this path is difficult, but I will say it's a lot of stairs. It's really hot. It's very humid. Because of the altitude, the air is much thinner. And below us is some sort of like rest stop, and they're cooking stuff, and all the smoke is wafting up the mountain. So it does make it a little difficult to breathe. Take your time. That's the best option. So, do you guys remember that cartoon from the 90s? The Wild Thornberrys? The character Eliza, her father, Nigel Thornberry, from Nigel Thornberry's Animal World, he has a quote that I keep thinking about right now. And they were basically climbing a mountain, and he said, "Don't forget to step and breathe." So step, step. Yeah, I've been finding myself doing that periodically. Thanks, Nigel Thornberry. So I've noticed with my time in Japan, because I've actually started hiking, still a total noob, by the way, but when you're going up mountains, the hardest part, not like excluding like parts where you have to climb with ropes and you're going down sheer cliffs and stuff, but the hardest part is usually towards like the first third of the mountain in the beginning, because your body's not acclimated to what you're doing. And then after a while, your body's just getting used to it and starts saying, "Oh, okay, this is happening." I think my body is starting to hit that phase of, "Oh, okay, this is happening. And no matter how much I scream and protest, it's going to keep happening. So I might as well just chill for a bit and let her finish what she's going to do." I just passed a sign that says I have about 2.3 more kilometers to the summit. So it's 9:10. I've officially been going at it for about 30 minutes now. And I still have probably a little over an hour to go. Again, like I said, the trail, I wouldn't say it's difficult, but the hard part is that it's just stairs. Stairs on top of 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 stairs. And more stairs on top of that. And there is no, like, just level breathing area like other paths I've been on. And we've entered the first difficult part. Well, real difficult part of the mountain. Rocks, not stairs. Okay, let's do this. Okay, screw what I just said. The rocks were actually easier than the stairs. Beautiful bench. Now I can get the rocks out of my shoes. So, up there is the summit, and that is the observation tower. I still have all this to climb. Whew. But it's quite beautiful. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why I got up at freaking 5 in the morning to catch not the first train, but close to the first train. And decided to hike up a mountain in this heat and get sweaty and gross. Because this is absolutely gorgeous. A hint for things to come. A giant stone torii on the side of the mountain. There is a man who is straight up carrying his dog up the mountain. What? I wish somebody would carry me up this mountain. Ohayou gozaimasu. It's getting trickier. It's really smooth and there's lots of mud. Ohayou gozaimasu. So it's 10:08 in the morning. We've been going at it for over an hour. A guy and his daughter just went by, and he said, basically, it's just a little bit further, so I think we're almost there. Yay. Oh my gosh, guys. I just saw my first Japanese squirrel. Now, if you guys have been watching my videos, I've been complaining since I got to Japan that I have not seen a wild squirrel since I've been here. And I just saw one. Cute little red thing. Oh, okay. I was sitting and resting, but now there are bugs starting to crawl on me, so we're gonna go back up to hiking the mountain before bugs start crawling on me again. I was hoping to wait for the squirrel to come back, but that's not gonna happen. So I just realized I asked a stranger a stupid question. I meant to say, is it a little bit further? And I just said, is it a moment a little further, or like a moment further, versus is it close? Basically, I just used the wrong wording, but he understood what I was meaning. He said, "Skoshi, a little bit more, ganbatte. You can do it," basically. Oh snap. That's a building. I think we're almost there. So that beach down there is in the Sea of Japan. And I think on a clear day, if you look out that way, you're supposed to see Sado Island, but it's kind of foggy, cloudy, I don't know what you want to call it, but that there is no Sado Island to be seen right now. I love maps. Almost there. So, at the top of the mountain, there is a giant NHK FM radio station. Okay, there's this man who I think must be like a fitness Nazi or something. But, I wouldn't call him a Nazi actually, because he seems really nice. But, in the time it's taken me to get to this point of the mountain, he has gone down the mountain, come up the mountain, gone down the mountain, and come up the mountain again. This guy is like a wild animal. He's crazy. He's awesome. He keeps cheering me on every time he passes. Yeah, we made it. Down there is the cycle track. So it's 10:40 in the morning. I've probably been here about 10 minutes, so I got here about 10:30. I started climbing the mountain at what was 9:50, so an hour and 40 minutes or so to climb. Yeah, so they said it should take the average beginner about an hour and a half to climb it, so I think at my slow beanbot pace, I've done pretty good. And it's time to eat breakfast. Today's breakfast, several onigiri, rice balls, and for dessert, popoyaki. If you've ever had like a Burger King cinnamon or French toast sticks, that's what I want to say, French toast sticks. They taste similar to that. Not as sweet, but quite yummy. Okay, now that we've eaten, let's explore the summit some more. So they have some sort of track delivery system to the NHK radio place. I guess that's how they get stuff up the mountain. Ah, konnichiwa. お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様です。So there are restaurants and vending machines and all kinds of stuff up here. Omiyage shop. There's a road over there. It's part of the skyline. You're supposed to be able to basically drive up here. Probably a better route than going the insane way that I went. Gosh, there's a lot to do on top of this mountain. They even have like a little amusement park. And then there's this walking trail up here too. Wow. Time to go down. Did you think we were climbing?
お待たせいたしました。山彦号山頂駅を発車いたします。皆様どうぞ左手をご覧くださいませ。山裾先に白く霞んで見えております街並みは人口約81万県
And what a difference a few hours makes. There's actually people here now. Well, that was fun. I like deer. And those seemed like some pretty happy fat deer. So as somebody who grew up on horse racetracks, this place is giving me a lot of the nostalgia vibes. A lot of the same types of people, a lot of the same types of smells. It's cool that it's people power, but you won't ever catch me doing this, because that's just crazy. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but this is the side of the track. It is super steep. You're talking like 70, between 70 to 80 degree incline. And these people are just charging right up it. It's insane. Now here's the crazy part. The stadium is right next to Yahiko Jinja, which is the shrine. So that is the stadium. That is the shrine. Somehow I don't think those two things should mix. Hey guys. So it's only 12:30. I think it's time to start heading towards the village again. Check that place out some. It looked pretty interesting at 8:30 in the morning. I wonder how interesting it'll look at noon when everybody's up. So, everywhere has their own manhole covers, and this just happens to be Yahiko's. It has the cyclists, the cable car, and in the background, Mount Yahiko, and on top, cherry blossoms. Very intricate. Pretty cool. Sometimes to get the best feeling for a town or a village in Japan, you have to step off the main roads and head onto the side streets. Because if you go into the main streets, I mean, all you're just going to see is the touristy stuff. But when you go into the side streets and you go away from the touristy areas, you can actually see what it's like to live in that area and see what the vibe is for the people that live there. And I'm going to tell you this. The vibe here for the people in Yahiko, pretty freaking chill. These are probably some of the nicest Japanese people I have ever met. And Japanese people in general are really nice to begin with. So amp that up a bit. Okay, so this map is of Yahiko Park, I believe. And over there is Yahiko Station. And we walked along that road here to this spot there, which says you are here. So we're going to be exploring the park next. Yay! There's a duck and a giant koi. Two giant kois. There's an orange and white one and a black one. Okay, there are stairs. In Japan, stairs usually mean one of two things. One, you're about to go up some stairs and waste your time. Or two, you're about to go up some stairs and find something really cool. Looks like the stairs and the tree are having a battle and the tree is winning. Looks like there's just some trails that lead to the top of a hill. And there's like a little rest house over there. Whew. Stairs, man. All them freaking stairs. But there's a bench. And you know what? I have not sat down once since I ate my breakfast at 10:30. So, let's sit. So, according to my Fitbit, I have gone way over my basic step for the day. You know, like my plateau of this is the minimum of how many steps I need to take a day. And I've gone about between 8 and 9 miles, burned over 2,000 calories. So all in all, a good exercise day. And we're nowhere near done. So, booyah. This is nice. If only the hike up the mountain is this smooth. Oh, it's a secret tunnel. Through a mountain. Secret, secret tunnel. Okay, well technically it's not a mountain. It's a hill. But still, it's a secret tunnel. So, I'm pumped. Oh, it's nice and cool down here. Oh snap, I done found a red bridge. I have no idea where this goes. Let's find out. It led me to more stairs. Whew. Okay, let's go. So just for yucks, I whipped out my cell phone and I checked the train times. You know, just to get an idea of when I should be able to go home. let me tell you this. My station, Nitsu Station. Let's say if we were going into Niigata from Nitsu, there's usually 2 or 3 trains an hour. Yahiko is a little village in rural Niigata. And it's at the end of its own line. The next train doesn't come for over 2 hours. And then the train after that is 5 hours away. And then the next train after that is 8 hours away. So I have to either catch the train in 2 hours, catch the train in 5 hours, catch the train in 8 hours. Yeah. I'm gonna have to actually plan a little bit, because I was just thinking, okay, once I get tired, I'll just head to the station. But there's no point in heading over to the station if I'm just gonna be waiting for 3 hours, right? So I guess I'm just gonna wander around. My goal was to leave around 5 o'clock, but if I leave around 8, I'm okay. If I leave a little earlier than that, I'm fine with that too. But I really don't have an option, really. I have like 3 trains I can catch. And there's probably one after 8 o'clock. I just haven't checked. But it'll take me over an hour and a half to get home. And I don't want to be stuck on last train. And I don't know what time the last train for this place is. But definitely don't want to be stuck out here overnight. Oh well. So many stairs. And at the top of the stairs is a yellow brick road. Who knew we were in Oz? I thought I went to Yahiko. Okay, so technically they're rocks that are painted yellow. But it was a joke that had to be made. And I took one for the team, everybody. I hope you can appreciate that. And it looks like we found another entrance to a shrine. This is the first time I've seen like a raw wood torii gate. So it seems I found another super secret shrine. It appears I found some sort of pond. Okay, so zoom, 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 zoom. Here's the station. We walked up this road to the right and then went off like in that direction to get to Yahiko Shrine. Then we came back, and this is Yahiko Park. We took this path over here to the right. We went up to this pond, up this path and up the hill, came back down to the pond, through the secret tunnel, and then we crossed this bridge here and went up to the right. And then up here is where we found Wizard of Oz. And then we took these Tory paths to this mystery shrine way up here, backtracked, came back down, and then wound up on top of that hill there that had the monument and the little place to chillax. Then we walked down, came down, ended up here by these ponds, and here we are now, back at the station. So we're gonna go explore all that area around the station. And when I said that this station is quite literally the end of the line, that's the end of the tracks. That's the station. One platform, by the way. And that's a train that's waiting to leave in like an hour or so. So I think this side of the tracks is where all the people be living. Because there aren't really shops. And there's not much else out here. But it's quite nice. Yep. Here in Yahiko, they just be throwing onions on the side of the street. Actually, I think they're just trying to dry them out, but still. It's pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen a mountain of onions sitting on the side of the street in Nitsu before. And here's another little shrine. So I'm officially back in Nitsu. I had a ton of fun in Yahiko. I want to go back again, hopefully with friends. Right now I need to go to the grocery store and buy some meat for my dinner. And other than that, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. So, bye-bye.